in general should not receive any taxpayer funding? Thank you.
Commissioner.
Thank you. In terms of, or in times of unprecedented transformations and indeed growing global interdependencies, Europe is confronted with major socio-economic challenges that significantly affect Europe's future. And some of these challenges include the many forms of insecurity, whether it's crime or violence or terrorism or cyber attacks or privacy abuses, for example, and indeed other forms of social and economic disorders. And for security in particular, the social sciences and humanities have the appropriate tools and indeed also have the methods to contribute to addressing the intricacy of these challenges. And that enhances the social dimension of security policy and research. And I think it's important to realise that the areas in which research funding is provided is civilian in nature at all times. That does not mean, of course, however, that funding which is given for the civilian aspects of security may not be used in other ways. But we don't have control over that. What we have control over is the fact that we fund the civilian dimension or aspect of this policy area. I think that there is a huge growing concern now, and Vice President Cruz is here, who has a particular strategic interest in cyber security, for example, and she may well want to add something when I'm finished, because I think that this is an area where we need to pay particular attention to, and there are a number of significant incidents that have arisen in the member state that you and I know best in very recent terms that show that this is an area that we really need to support research into and provide funding for.
Thank you. Supplementary.